The ANC has just engaged in a top-level meeting with Iran, potentially changing the course of South Africa's energy future. While the ANC support for Iran is absolutely no surprise, and we've seen how it has continued even during the ongoing Iran-US ceasefire, the ANC has suddenly decided to escalate their camaraderie with their Iranian counterparts, holding a high-level meeting in person between representatives of both organizations. But before we get into this breaking story, could I please remind you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already? It's entirely free, and all you have to do is click on the subscribe button below the video. If you would like to become a Power Club member and enjoy some additional benefits and support the channel, you can do so by clicking on the join button below. Now let's get started. So, a couple of hours ago, at the time of recording, I actually uploaded an interview with Adele Nazarian, an Middle East expert, and I really have to commend her on some phenomenal analysis which she provided. You see, Adele explained during our interview that while Iran is exercising soft power over South Africa and looking to expand its influence, and understands just how crucial the South African economy is, as well as its ports and transit routes, she explained something else that's really interesting. You see, Adele explained how South Africa, or rather the ANC, views Iran as a valuable ally. Now, apart from all the ideological reasons, the most important reason is because of oil and the economy. You see, the Strait of Hormuz, as we know, has been in a chokehold by the Islamic Republic of Iran. And they did explain how they would be willing to allow South African vessels to travel freely through the strait, even though they wanted to impose tolls of millions of dollars on other vessels from who they would consider to be their adversaries. Now, I got to say, Adele made not only a highly accurate prediction, but she actually had her prediction come true mere hours after we uploaded our interview. And so I really encourage you to check it out if you haven't already. The link is in the top corner of this video. And of course, when you're done watching this specific analysis, go check out the interview with Adele, because you will not be disappointed. Now, without further ado, let's see just why Adele managed to be scarily accurate with her prediction. So here we have an official press release on X by Gwede Mantashe, an ANC member and the Minister of Mining for South Africa. And in this post, we see he explains, "We have concluded a constructive engagement with Mansour Shakib Mehr, the ambassador of the Islamic Republic of Iran to South Africa. Our discussions focused on issues of mutual interest, with particular emphasis on strengthening cooperation in the petroleum sector." If we enter, we see how there are quite a few photos of the two of them, just to sort of formalize their partnership. And I just want to highlight one thing, which is the strengthening of cooperation in the petroleum sector. You see, as Adele explained, shipping is a highly crucial aspect of the ongoing war. We know that the US has been trying really hard to loosen Iran's chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz. We know that oil prices have been fluctuating, markets are panicking, and so it seems that the ANC is doing exactly what Adele said they would do. They have been attempting to leverage their allyship with Iran in order to enjoy their own economic benefits. Now, of course, this benefits South Africa as well. We know that fuel levies have been lowered for April. The South African government decided to do this to alleviate the strain on consumers given the rising fuel prices. But ultimately, what this shows us is that while, of course, South Africa as a whole will benefit if any petroleum deal is struck, it does actually put South Africa in a bad light, given how the ANC is ultimately partnering up with Iran over the US and the West. Now, of course, petroleum is very important because, as I explained, oil and fuel prices are rising, and petroleum is actually derived from crude oil. And ultimately, what is petroleum used for? Well, it's typically used for fuel, for cars, amongst other reasons. And so, yes, it is a very smart move by the ANC to be partnering up with Iran in this way, but at the same time, it could have severe international relations implications for the country. Again, I'd really love to end off by thanking Adele. Phenomenal guest as always, and I really have to commend her on this. Not only did we have an entirely accurate assessment from Adele, but we also saw how her prediction came true, not even days, but just mere hours after it was made. And so, well done. Looking forward to having more insightful guests like Adele on the show. And yeah, if you haven't checked out that interview, be sure to check it out in the link right above. Until next time, I'm Matthew Cohen, and this is the Power Pod.